A second game in the lower bracket. They will be going up against Before You in the loser round 5. Will we see Gosu General and the team push on forward? They had a really great game up against a previous contender and were able to kind of end it with a breeze, with Zero performing really well on his Martis. Now we'll be kind of switching it up. Is going to be running that Nolan, showcasing his hero pool. Or are we going to see Before You, a new name team in the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy, be able to possibly take them down? As we are now jumping into the land of Dawn. Both teams are ready to fight it out. And here we go. Flame Cutie already sending out those emotes, getting ready to fight it out. We'll be able to see them claim victory, or we'll be able to see Gosu live up to the name that we all have been hoping for. Now, the Harith, and the first one to pull out the Harith is General himself. So, as we're now jumping in, camera kind of went crazy. Oh my God! A double. See, this is why you don't pause. Oh my goodness, 3 kills so far. For the side of Before You, kind of panned off the screen, so we couldn't really see what happened. But Reckless, Shiroi, and Merciless fell with that, which means the early game is now going to transition a little bit more in the favor for Before. One of the kills went to Erica, and the other 2 went to Kev Cutie, and an assist went over to the jungler, Kendrick. Paul will get a kill, though, trying to even out the score. First kill for the side of Gosu. Does find Troublemaker. That is a high-value target. Taking down that marksman super early definitely is going to help benefit and get General online a little bit faster. You want to kind of delay that carry as much as possible. Yeah, that pause was almost criminal. That should be illegal. Should definitely be illegal, bro. You can never pause. You cannot pause during a team fight. Even if a team requests it, you're not allowed to pause during a team fight. You are going to see Kev Cutie get stunned on the bush. Returns a hit back onto Reckless. Blade of Hepsi's picked up from Zero. We'll be able to deal that initial burst damage upon impact. And there it goes! He's going to use it on Kev Cutie. Gets his first kill of the game. He did get 1 death earlier with that 3 kills spike from Before You. Like we said, this is going to be Before You's hardest match yet. They haven't got to fight an actual heavy competitor yet. But so far, they are leading on the scoreboard in terms of kills, but it's even in terms of the economy. Both teams fighting it out. A big stun, a freeze onto the Fredrin. He is going to go ahead and drop down that Appraiser's Wrath. Zombie Force going down from General. Troublemaker will find Reckless, though. Leaving General by himself. Kev Cutie trying to find a kill. Gets the final slash. Doesn't have the Demon Gaze to be able to finish the kill. But General now in an awkward situation by himself. Shiroi, though, finds another one off screen. He gets a double. Takes down the Dyrod. Takes down Flame Cutie. A 2-for-none trade. Bro, Shiroi putting Gosu on his back right now. Team Gosu on his back. 3-1-0. Evening out the scoreboard, but the neutral objective will go to Before You. Fight still on the way. Massive damage dropping down. Nobody will fall as Reckless recalls back to safety in the bush by the orange buff. Still exactly even score, bro. Not even 100 gold difference. Erica, though, finds a kill. Able to shut down the kill streak from Shiroi over there. It's just on fire with Zero. But just doing the best. You're going to see General able to outmaneuver the 4-man rotation with the Harith. Forced to use his Purify, but able to keep himself alive. But down goes his turret. On the bottom side, though, Zero is going to find Flame Cutie. Takes down the Dairoth. Opens up the map. And it looks like they will be able to take that turret. A great response. Since they were not able to maintain that top one with that rotation on the General, they responded back by taking the bottom side. And that's an even trade. Kept Cutie, though, trying to get the numbers, trying to get the kills. We'll find one. Takes down Reckless. Paul finds Erica to respond back. 6-7. A flicker in. Shiroi trying to get a kill. Not going to be able to hit the mark. Goes back to the purple buff. Both teams trying to gain control of the map. 18.5 to 18.7. 200 gold lead in favor for Before You, but anybody's match. Side play from the bush. A rush in with the IMU. And a kill from Merciless. Takes down Troublemaker. That will be the marksman falling with the second death on Before You. Not where you want to be, especially as the carry. You want to kind of live for survivability. You want to stack and scale for that late game, but the more often he dies, the longer that's going to take, and that's going to work inside of Gosu's favor. Is now looking at Gosu on the top side. He will be able to take that turret with ease with nobody to contest, which means they now have map control, officially earning them the main focus of this match and basically control of the game so far in the early phase. Now, that is going to lead them with 1.7 gold. You are looking at Zero leading 4-2-1 with the KDA, highest in the game so far. Right behind him is Kev Cutie on the opposite side, 3-1-1 on the R lot. Big battle in the mid lane though. General finding one is going to take down Flame Cutie with the Synchro Fission and the Zaman Force. You are looking at a heavy presence from Gosu though in the mid lane. Now shifting over, going to take some of these creeps and maintain that pressure. They don't want to give them an edge, right? I mean, you blink for a second, and a team like before you may take a mile, move a mile past you, right? I mean, it's so close. It's only a 2,000 gold lead. It's not that far enough to be comfortable. You definitely got to still be playing as if you're behind, and if you can play like that, you can increase that lead, and that looks like that's Gosu's plan. On the bottom side, though, a little bit of an overextension. Look at the carry. The carry's trying to clear this lane. He does have the Fredrin by him. If I was Gosu, probably clear the mid lane and shit focus there. But wait a second. Able to get a kill again. Shiroi stacking him up, leading the way in this entire game. 5-2-1 is going to shut down Kev Cutie, giving him his second death. And now going to the bot side, trying to get a wrap around. Looks like Carry is able to get to that tier 2 turret just in time. In the top lane though, Shiroi General, 2v1 matchup. Not going to be able to sustain himself with that, especially with the Dairoth. And that is an easy kill for the side of Gosu into the hands of General himself, as that is going to be officially his first kill of the game. Now a 2,000 gold lead. Mid turret has fallen. General is the one to claim it. And now all tier 2 turrets are the only things standing for the side of before you. Gosu only lost their tier 1 turret on the top side for what was once a close game is now starting to look like a one-sided story. If you're not careful, they can form that snowball and roll into an avalanche. Before you needs to find a way to contest this Lord. If not, you're going to see Gosu start crashing into these tier 2 turrets, and they can't even find a window of opportunity. Shiroi will be able to claim it. A kill on the way. Erica takes out a General. Wait a second. Is this what they were looking for? Before you will rush in. Merciless able to get out just in time. Showcasing the survivability of the Ruby at its finest. 3-man recall from the side of Gosu back to the base, but they got what they came for. Able to take the Lord, and now maybe able to crash into some of these tier 2 turrets, such as the mid and the bot side. They are down to the inhibitor for the top lane for before you. So they are going to have to watch out there as that Lord is slowly making his way in that lane. Now, 6-2-1 Shiroi, the Nolan, we talked about it, right? It's a meta pick. Some teams often overlook it and don't pick it. And you definitely tell a team like Gosu did their homework. I don't really know if I like the Dairoth pick. 0-4-0, not having the easiest time so far. Fredrin not having the most of an impact, but Kev Cutie trying to keep the team alive at 3-2-1. There goes the Fredrin, though, shutting down Shiroi. A little bit of a miscalculation. Erica is going to take down Merciless. 2 members falling for Gosu. Hold on now. Even on the kill board. General will increase that kill by 1. Now leading in kills, but now returning it back. Erica will take down the General. 11-11. An eye for an eye. Leaves the world blind. A 3-for-1 trade. I would definitely say before you won that engagement, since he lost his. But Gosu didn't fall. And now, speaking of Gosu, him and the team are going to be going in for this Lord, second Lord of the game, able to claim it. Luminous Lord on top of that. But look at Dairoth on the bottom side. Making the advantage of the separation. We'll be able to recall back to safety. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to close that distance in time. That should be a decent trade. I mean, it does open them up to the inhibitor. Sometimes we don't see teams contest, and we also don't see them take the risky plays, such as overextending and taking some of those turrets. But you need to try and equalize the economy. And that's what you see right now. It's only a 300 gold difference, even though they're down in turrets. You know, and that's honestly a really good play. Actually, they're not even really... They're down by 1 turret so far because he did that. And that just shows how much of an impact it can have. Radiant Armor is going to be picked up over there from the Fredrin. Worried about Gosu General. He and that Aurora dealing some massive damage. Down goes the tier 2 on the bottom side. General will pick that up. Holy Crystal picked up by Paul. He's going to have some high magic power now. Deal some massive damage. Some anti-heal picked up from Flame Cutie. As they get ready to fight it out, looks like Gosu may be going in to try and take one of these inhibitors. The Lord is going to crash in. Down goes the top side. Can they get another as minions are in the mid and the top side? They were not able to clear the bottom, so I don't know if they'll be able to make more of this situation, but they're still going to go for it. Lord does go down, and no, they disengage. A wise decision. A wise decision from Gosu. I don't think they would have been able to win that engagement. It's not that far of a game to be that comfortable. It's only a 2,000 gold difference. And the crazy thing about this is now this is the 14-minute mark, right? We're past the early game. We're in the middle between the mid and late game now. Once we pass that 16-minute mark, we'll be more toward that late. And that's where it's going to be anybody's match based on a clash. they are, you may see a game ender here shortly. As Luminous Lord has no inhibitor to go through. He's just going to go straight to the base crystal, and they're going to go ahead and take that inhibitor on the bottom side as well. Flame Cutie is going to take down Shiroi. General is going to go ahead and take down the inhibitor for the bottom lane. The mid turret is still intact. Last inhibitor standing. Lord will be bursted down. General and the team will push back. A risky play. I don't know. I feel like they could have... Oh, no, because Shiroi fell. Since Zero was out of that, they know they didn't have the numbers. And the respawn timers are only climbing higher and higher. I think it's about like a 50-second respawn timer if you fall here. And this is why we say it's kind of like a battle of ping pong, right? Anybody's game at this moment. Remember what's on the line, guys. If Gosu loses this game, they will be knocked down. All right, not even knocked. They'll be knocked out. They'll be gone. And they'll have to re-register and play next week. If they make it here, they're one step closer. Concealed play has been used by before. You look at that, trying to scout out. That's a high IQ. This team knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That concealed play is trying to hurry up, rush in a bush, and catch somebody off guard and get a quick pickoff. That's big. That is big. But now both teams are on the opposite sides of the bush. Do they know where they are? Who's going to step out? Somebody's going to step out and clear this. Who's going to make the mistake first? Oh, no, Shiroi. Shiroi, no! Shiroi! Shiroi! No way, Jose. Zero. Burst it down. This is good macro. This is great micro. And these are teams that we want to see in the top 8. This is a top 8 game. 100%. Guys, the polls are out there. Vote for your team. Gosu sync the lanes. Look, the lanes are synced. That's going to force them to not be able to take this. And now Gosu's going to go in for this Lord. They have a little bit of a window. They've seen them on the map because they have the vision from the minions, which means this is their opportunity to take it. But now they spot him out. They found the jungler. They're going to go in for the kill. Kev Cutie is going to find Shiroi. General is going to find their jungler, both falling, which means anybody's Lord, but no retribution. Oh, we're in for a treat. We're in for the long run. Kev Cutie very low, though. Takes some massive damage. Big hits. Able to dash out, but his team behind him. Merciless trying to get a kill very low. Trying to get to the wall. General does fall. Erica will secure the kill. Paul will find Kev Cutie, though. 2 members falling for both sides. An even trade. A jungler down as well for both sides. My goodness, this is a very close game. Minions are in the base for before you right now. You're looking at Gosu holding on to their turrets. They still have all 3 turrets in the mid lane. The tier 2 on the top and inhibitor on the bottom. While before you only has an inhibitor. But no, they're going to go in. They know they may be able to take this carry. With the speedy light wheels trying to hurry up and take down this Lord. But Gosu rushing in, trying to get a denial. Paul forced to use his passive, keeps himself alive, making the most out of the Aurora. Proxy Immortality from Flame Cutie. A stun on the Merciless. A big play. The speedy light wheels. Last hit. Proxy Immortality deals the damage, but he gets out just in time. Able to sustain himself. Lord is still here, standing strong. Oh my goodness. This is the best match that we have had this entire NACT spring season. This is the best match we have had. Now with the Lord intact, everybody with their eyes on the prize. Who will be able to take that? They're going to try and bait out some utility. Erica fights Paul. Aurora's gone. Unstoppable. This is huge. General taking some massive hits. You're looking at Merciless trying to rush in. Reckless very low. The speedy light wheels starting to arc down Team Gosu. Final slash going out. Guardian's Barrier dropping down. Shiroi, Zero, trying to help the team. Lord Pit has been controlled by before you. Now they're going to try and burst it down. They still have their jungler. They still have Shiroi in the building. Does he wrap around Reckless? Recalling back to the base. Lord at about 50% HP. Troublemaker not wasting any time. Merciless wrapping around. Give him Vision. General wrapping around as well. Merciless very low. General needs to back him up. Gonna kite the damage. Lord at about 25% HP. Here comes the Retribution. Shiroi all the way back to the base. Not gonna be able to contest it. And that is gonna allow before you to take this Lord. Big objective. This is the big money that they were looking for. A way to turn this around. Gosu gave them the opportunity from not being able to close that last Luminous Lord they had. That was because Shiroi fell a little too early on that engagement. And that forced them not to be able to push into the base to end it. And now with this Lord intact, you're going to see a heavy engagement. Now, there is a lot of turrets to go through, though. So there's some insurance. I don't think they'll be able to end with this Lord. But if Gosu decides to fight this, they need to be careful. There it goes, the fight, the check in the bush. A lot of utility has been baited out. Big big final slash. 4-man set on to Gosu. Zama Force dropping down. Flame Q to find Shiroi. Zero does fall. Reckless wrapping around, charging with the power of nature. Conceal play called in. Kept Cutie resting in. Troublemaker is going to claim a turret. Rena Truncheon picked up by Paul. Erica's going to take him down before he can proc it. You are seeing Gosu forced to the base. Merciless. Very low. Down goes the tier 2 turret for the mid lane. Erica able to claim it. A siege for the inhibitor of Full Sin. Lord on the bot side. Paul, Shiroi not in the game. Erica able to open up the map. Open the base for Gosu. Immortality being procced on General. A taunt. The stun. Flame Cutie finds Reckless. Erica shuts down General. A full wipeout on Team Gosu. And ladies and gentlemen, the new faces of North America before you takes down Team Gosu in the lower bracket of the NACT Spring Qualifier, Stage 1. Oh my goodness. Whoa, dude. That match was fire, but Gosu. G4. G4. Oh, that hurt my heart. All those Gosu fans out there, I know we're weeping. We have sorrow. But dude, who is this team? Who are these guys? They played good. Good defense in the late game. Good defense in the late game. Those rotations, catching Shiroi off guard. Man, they can still play. Going to the purple buff. Checking those bushes, not overextending into the river. This is those little hair decisions, which makes these teams separate themselves from the rest of the top 64. Oh my God. I feel like Gosu was just using a little bit too much utility before the fight started, right? They were running out of their ultimates too fast. And they were waiting. Like they would send like a beefier hero out there. They would let all of them try and focus him down as bait. And then they'd collapse in on him. And that's what we've seen. And that will be Team Gosu knocked out of the NACT qualifiers. Whoa, they were so close to making it. They only had 2 more matches to go. Honestly, really just one match if they would have won this. They would have won against Overskill, which means before you is going to be going up against Overskilled now, guys. That's the...